for 270. I think I put. First and foremost, I want to locate my markers, and they're not inside this bag. But this evening, what we will be working on is, there we go, this bag here. Make sure my phone is secure, and put our light together. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to be coloring this in, and then I have another page that I'll be doing some art on today. So I think I can use these markers here. No, I won't use these because these are watercolor. Instead, I'm going to be using my other set of markers. Got them here. First marker we need is a black marker. I'm just basically literally just touching this up, you guys, so nothing fancy happening so far. I'm just tired of seeing it looking like it's like faded. So like if I can brighten it up, look at that. Before, after. You can tell. Welcome in, you guys. I'm Marvelous Maurva. I go live every single day. Today makes day number 270 of me going live. I enjoy doing this. Subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss when I go live. Today was such a beautiful day. What did I do today? So for today, I slept in. Today was my off day, so I got to sleep in. And I had a ton of dreams. My dreams have been so wild lately. I'm enjoying it. And I made myself a really good breakfast this morning. I was going to do gardening, like plant these seeds and stuff, but something's telling me to just wait a second. So I'm trying to trust it. After I had breakfast, I rested. I made a bunch of content. Or did I make? Yeah, I made some content today. Posted and did a lot of self-reflection. And then I think around like 12, I started getting ready for the beach. And hi, Edwin. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I'm just chatting about today and all the things that I did. It was a very nice day. I'm also refreshing my purse because the colored parts are fading. Hi, TJ. Hi, Lillian. You guys always show up so early. I love that about y'all. Did you guys have a good day today? I was talking about my day and how I had a bunch of dreams last night and this morning too. I slept in today because today's my off day, Sundays. And then when I woke up, I made myself a delicious breakfast. I made like this egg with toast and oh, it was so good the way I made it. I put honey on it plus like a little ketchup and black pepper. It was scrumptious. Y'all can see this is before, after. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Because I'm tired of walking around town looking faded. This part doesn't need it because that's the actual color. It's just these parts. After this, then I'll be working in my marker sketchbook. I filmed it today. Hey, Lillian. Lillian said, yes, I subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lillian. Who's that? Crystal Phillips. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Happy Sunday to you guys. I hope y'all had a beautiful day. If it is like evening for you. If it's daytime, I hope you're having a good day. I know I have a lot of younger people watching and school's getting ready to come back. So if I don't see you before you go back to school, have a great back to school, first day, a great school year. Wishing you a good time. Hoping that you learn a lot and you make cool friends and you enjoy the whole experience of school, because it actually is pretty cool. Lillian, thank you guys so much for the likes. Thanks for tapping the screen. Aw, that'll be making me feel so good around here. Okay, I'm gonna see if I have a red to do that part too, because that part is faded as well. The bag is a bit dirty too. I was gonna wash it, but instead I just washed these things, the straps, because they smell musty. I wear this thing like every day for work, and y'all see I be wearing muscle shirts. My pits be out because it's hot here in Puerto Rico. I can't be walking around trying to be super duper cute while I'm trying to like navigate work all the time. I had to choose, and that means while I'm at work, I might smell a little funky. My bag is just right up in here. I washed it though. I did a hand wash on them, so they'll be okay. We're gonna do this part now. We're gonna brighten this little section up. You love my backpack? Thank you. Actually, one of my friends gave it to me. It was so sweet of her. It was at the beginning of like me deciding that I was done like volunteering and ready to find me a place to live and all the things. And she was like, girl, you want this bag? I don't want it. I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, I got another bag. I was like, okay. It used to be really hard for me to take things like gifts from people. I'm a lot better at it now. I still kind of sometimes catch myself hesitating just a little bit, but I'm trying my best. Now I have like people in my life that kind of know that about me, and they're like, girl, if you don't take this thing, and that makes it a bit easier for me. Why am I like that? I don't know. I guess I'm used to giving. I'm a mom, like I raise kids, they're adults now, but I was used to giving versus receiving. You guys, we're always having revelations. Oh, thank you so much. Joey's Bedoya? Did I say that right? Joy's Bedoya? He says, it's pretty, you're pretty, and everyone is pretty. I think so too. I think everyone is pretty as well. I love people so much. Like, I know we're all crazy as people, like, but we're all like here doing this whole experience. And we can see each other as being like annoying, like I can't do people, or we can see each other as like, oh, look at that cute little old lady, or look at that young man, like, you know, doing his thing. It would look so much better. It was faded. I was starting to look at myself a little sus. All right, so now our Hello Kitty bag. Your real name is Johanna. Oh, it's beautiful, Johanna. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys all for being here. So now I'm gonna switch over to this book. You guys haven't seen this sketchbook in a long time, but this was the birth of like our signature. This is how we sign our art when we're finished. And I haven't signed a piece in a minute because I've been signing them on the back. And I've been like doing more things. I don't know if y'all can even see. Sorry about that. But I've been doing more things. So I've been really focused. This is from Dominican Republic. It was a guy that had been watching me for 2 days, and I finally decided to draw him. I made content on it. It's on my page. He was a Haitian man. It was a cute experience. He drew this. He put his phone number. Sorry, friend. I never contacted. I contacted him only to show him the finished picture that I did of him, And then after that, that was it. All of these pages were what he did. You know, we inspire people just by being ourselves, and I tend to inspire people to do art just by being myself. I didn't know this was going to turn into a sketchbook tour, but you guys are getting that. And what I am noticing is I think my screen is a little dirty. So let's see if we can give it a little wipey wipe. Better. And then let's adjust our light. There we go. Much better. It was like yellow. Well, it's pretty. I did this beautiful piece at the beach one day. Just delicate. Isn't that so beautiful in the middle? How the marker just did that. It was just dancing with me while I was by the ocean. This also happened while being at the ocean as well. New beginnings. That was in May. May 3rd. This guy here. This is when I had that marker that I have markers that are metallic, and oh, isn't this so pretty, y'all? I did that. Thank you. Thank you, Joanna. Joanna says, the drawings are pretty. What are you guys' hobbies? What do y'all like to do in y'all's, like, free time when you're not doing work, school, chores? It's so pretty. I'm kind of obsessed with this one. I haven't looked in this book in so long. Well, it's been more recent than May. Isn't this one unique, guys? I do a lot of abstract art. This one is really nice too. I'm also obsessed, super obsessed with spirals. Oh, Joanna says mine's is animating. So Joanna loves to animate in her pastime, in her free time. That's really cool. Do you have a channel? Do you post on your channel? Obviously you have a channel because you're here, but do you post on your channel about your animations? Because if so, I would love to follow you back. I think that animation, graphic design, all that stuff is super cool, and I tried to learn like animation through Adobe. It was so hard. Isn't this one so pretty? I took a couple of like little courses and I was like, oh, I don't think that's for me. I'm a kid, so okay. Okay, if you're a kid, then no, you probably don't. I have one person, Naya, who follows me here. I think she's 4th grade age. I don't know what age that is. But she has a channel that she posts on. Her arts and crafts, making her bracelets and stuff. All right, so now here we are to a clean. Sometimes you post trends. That's interesting, like the dance trends or which trends? I feel like it's all like bunched up. It's probably from the beach. A little bit warped. If you guys can hear music, that is the neighborhood bar around the corner. They get super crunk on the weekends. I don't have an eraser, you guys. I was really frustrated last night. Y'all remember? Whoever was here last night, y'all remember. I was working on this guy and I had no eraser. So I was frustrated. But then after I got off live, like I sat and did some yoga and then meditated, and I heard to go get this little light, turn it on and put it underneath that art, yesterday's art, and I made a post about it. It was beautiful as heck. I was like, oh, Like the things that we try to like make so precise and so perfect, sometimes it doesn't need to be that way. I'll let you guys have some of the experience right now, just in case you were not here yesterday. So I put it right there like that. And then I'm going to turn my light off, okay? And I'm gonna turn it on. I had it like centered, even like that. Isn't that so gorgeous? I know. It's amazing. So you never know what's gonna happen with the art. I thought it was like a fail because I didn't have an eraser, but it turned out to be like so much more than what I thought. So now we're gonna put that back over there and we will start with just like a random sketch. That's what I was telling you. I started with, I don't have an eraser because I'm using a pencil to just, I'm gonna randomly sketch. But first, let me see what you guys are saying. That are kind of famous. I hope people grow sometimes. You do? Oh, that's really nice of you. Look, I want to give you a heart. I was working on this yesterday. This, I think it's like this with the other fingers up. It's a mudra. I actually have it tatted on my right upper chest, and I haven't looked at it in forever, and I don't know. After that, after yesterday's art and the light and all that, it made me think about that. So we always start with a dot. Sometimes we start with a dot. I don't typically sketch on here with you guys. I usually just either go straight into painting or straight into the color, but some parts of me wants to do this. Not sure why, but I'm doing it. So I need a little moment as I work here. You guys talk amongst yourself. This creative part of my process, I think, needs to be a little bit more silent when I'm not sure what it is that I'm doing, so that way I won't get in the way of whatever it is that's trying to happen. So pencils down, thumbs up. I'm just kidding. Let's see what you guys are saying. What are you drawing? Says Joanna. Other Joanna is here. What's up, girl? Hi. I'm sorry for leaving the live stream. It's okay, girl. No worries. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm drawing either, so we're just going with this, okay? We're gonna go ahead and lean into our markers now. And I'm just gonna be grabbing colors, so I'm not even like being serious about this at all. some people say that I should make coloring pages, but I don't know, sometimes my coloring pages would look like this. The ones that are more complex, like mandalas and things like that, that kind of stuff takes like a lot more time. So for me, I'm just like, that feels more like a meditative kind of practice. I could always just use AI to make coloring pages, but I don't even know if that's something I actually want to do. I've been really thinking more, with more intention about the things that I ask AI to do for me. Not because I don't think that, like AI should be helping me, but because I still want to be a part of a lot of my creative process. There was like maybe a couple of months or maybe like 1 month where all my thumbnails are AI generated thumbnails. You could see the difference. And then all of a sudden, like I think I needed to like make a choice between like bills, which ones I wanted to keep, and I decided to let go of my AI. And when I did that, I had to go back to making my own thumbnails. And then I realized that, wait, it's okay for me to make my own thumbnails, like, and it's okay for me to not take this stuff so serious. And that's what was happening. I started to take it serious and started to think about money and like all the things that kind of steal the joy from the creative process. So now that I make my own thumbnails and it's just actually based on what's happening in the art, I don't put too much into it, too much energy. It makes it more like easier for me to come on here. When I finish, I'm finished. I don't have to like be like, okay, now I need to go and make a thumbnail and like go to Canva or go to AI or go anywhere. I just post it based on whatever it was I actually did, and I'm out of there. This is how I'm able to show up so consistently. I told you guys, today makes day number 270 of me being here. I like animation because of shows and stuff. I'm glad to see you again. I'm glad to see you again too, Joanna. Obviously my foot's glad too. Almost knocked over the whole tripod. Okay, let's use this color for the other side. I'm like, is this the color we want to use? I guess so. Not ruining the creative process is really important to me, I recognize. It's so importante. You guys, the beach was so nice today. There wasn't a lot of people there. It was kind of an overcast day. Like we had a moment of sun, but it was more like clouds and kind of windy. So it felt so nice to just lay there. There for hours. Probably for 4 hours. Until I had to go pee, and then I was like, okay, it's not enough sun. I'm a person that likes to only get in the water when there's like sun. Like I need full sun before I want to just get up in the water, because I'm thinking about once I get out the water, I'm gonna be cold. I don't want to be cold. The sun will warm me up and keep me warm. So, and then it also makes it easier to see like the fish, like when the sun is like at full. Why is it just a game? So you said, my dad just screamed because he lost to a game. What game? What game did he lose to, bro? I must have been serious for him. Can't take this stuff so serious. You guys, none of us know why we're here. Today I felt like I was in and out of existential crisis mode. Every 5 seconds I was like, but why are we even here? But then I would snap back out of it and I'd be like, okay, I can either like worry about feeling like I'm falling, or I can relax and just float on this rock like I've been doing and just continue to build my life out and just continue to float calmly versus like, why am I here? What is the answer? What's after this? Nobody knows. Everybody pretends and says all these things, but none of it's really true because nobody's really experienced it. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for listening. I'm so sorry, you guys. He lost to Call of Duty. Bruh, Call of Duty be taking people out. I don't play the game, but I used to be in a relationship with someone that did, and they would be so stressed out behind those video games. They're like, why don't you just turn it off? It doesn't sound like you're having a good time. Right? Okay, I'm done. He just got off the game and called my uncle to play with him. He had to call in backups. You gotta win. I get it. RPG games are cool. Where are you guys watching from? Most of y'all know I'm in San Juan, Puerto Rico, but where are you guys at? Eventually I'm gonna know the words of this song because they play it like all the time. It's one of the favorites here in Puerto Rico. I'm watching from a computer. Oh, are you? That's cool. I didn't think people still like use a computer for that. I don't know why I've been thinking like people don't have computers in their homes. I low-key, high-key want to get a computer really just so I can play The Sims. And I want to get a game console so I can play Wii Sports. I want to get a Wii U for that. I know it's old. It's an old, device, but I think it's fun. And you can do a lot of things with the Wii U. I was learning that people have modded them out, so like you can turn them into other things. Them markers say I'm dry. I think I have a white. Yeah. Let's try this one. We're just trying to blend this in. And it's working, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, period. Okay. Ooh, the music stopped. It's not 10 o'clock. I think they usually stop at 10. They might just be doing an intermission. I have learned my area. I love watching Aristocats. And Aristocats is a movie. Oh. I think I've seen a thumbnail for it. And I think that the cats on the movie are super duper cute. Oop, that's a no-go. You guys, I gotta get some more of these. They're naughty Hugh. Naughty hue. Shame on them. These hues are naughty. The names that we choose for like our things. Somebody approved that. They were like, yes, I like that name for our company. Naughty hue. We have dirty colors. We have bad colors. We won't say dirty, we'll say bad. We have bad colors. Because naughty's supposed to, I guess, mean bad, you know? Okay. I want to put a line here. Let's do... I feel like we should do like a green. I like these colors together. I'm doing a lighter green for the centerpiece, and this line will come just straight out. Y'all like this piece that I'm working on? It's very unique. I'm excited to step back and look at it and try to interpret what it is, because I feel like my art is usually like me processing something. I'm usually like working through things that I can't get out like in day-to-day life. Okay, so what I want to do next, this is going to be wild, but I'd like to do like a background, right? Put the pen down, okay. Has that ever happened to y'all? And I almost got frozen there. Almost glitched, you guys. Y'all got to watch me glitching. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Joanna. Welcome to the team. You are now officially a marvelous Martian. As a marvelous Martian, you pledge to always be cool, do your hobbies, your arts and crafts, be kind to others, and show up here when I show up. You don't have to be here every time, but show up sometimes. Welcome to the family. It's not that serious. I just made all of that up. I never say that, but it rolled off my tongue pretty easily, right? Maybe that is what we're doing here. Maybe that is what we're doing here. But I do say marvelous Martians. I've been saying that since day one. But I don't say it as much on the lives. But I'm going to sign today's art so y'all can experience that once I get finished here. I love how this feels as I'm going back and forth with the marker, and there's still so much juice in the marker. It's like, boom, 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 boom. This is how it feels for me when I'm painting too. It's so satisfying for my hands. Okay. Ooh. Let's do here. Careful. And still be wet. Okay, let's do that thing that we do. I do also have the fan on, so I gotta be mindful because it's pointed in this direction, and potentially what happens is it can dry out these markers rather quickly. Today I was walking around with a friend of mine's. We're walking around town, right? And it's so hot and humid here. I don't know how it feels in you guys' areas, but here in Puerto Rico right now, it's just like hot and humid and sticky. And we walked inside an ice cream shop, and we didn't realize that, you know, like the temperature was going to change. They had their AC on like so cold. It was like the perfect surprise. We were both like, woo, we needed that. We were so hot. Even though it's hot here, I still enjoy being here. And it's only hot because of whatever's happening with our weather. But the cool part about it is even though it's hot, there's still a lot of wind that blows. So you do have moments where you're getting cooled down. I've been to places like Florida and the hot was just like still hotness. It wasn't no like where you got a little break. There was no break there, just heat. Heat and direct sunlight. I'm probably gonna go over that one again. Let's do this little corner here. The other cool fact about these markers, you guys, is that they are glitter markers. So all of this is going to be nice and shiny when we're done. I think I'm going to give this marker a rest, a little break in just a second after I draw this line, the outline here. So that way it can have a second to get juicy again. Okay, you can rest. Let's see what you guys have been talking about. No problem, Joanna. Thank you for coming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. How did you make that symbol? That symbol is so cool. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out this evening. Y'all just be making me feel so happy. Let's see if this color is... Could this color potentially be similar? It's really like a gray. No. Let's see if that was enough time. Otherwise, actualmente, I have a black here. That potentially can be used. Period. This is going to be, it's not as dark, you know, as this one, but maybe with multiple layers. Okay, not bad. We're gonna paint with our marker like this, like so. And then we're gonna go back over it with the second coat. All right. Let's go again. marker does good on this paper. I'm going in all kinds of directions and it's actually still looking okay. It doesn't look terrible. Alright. We just have these two little sections left. Let's fill it in. Let's fill it in. Fill it in. Thank you guys so much for being here. I feel like we are going to be coming up on the end. So I don't know how many times I've said it this evening, but I will go ahead and say it again. If you are not subscribed, make sure that you do so. If you're watching this as an upload, I upload all of these lives that I do. If you're watching as an upload, make sure that you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know when I go live and you can actually come and hang out. You can bring your art with you or your snack or your blanket, whatever makes you feel cozy, good in the moment. Bring that with you and come hang out with us. Chat with us in the comment section. It's a safe space here. That's why I continue to come back because, wow, like I've had the opportunity to actually create a space that feels like safe for people to be, and it's also safe for me to be here. Because believe it or not, you guys are some of the most kindest people that I have interacted with when it comes to social media. Some of us can be a little bit crazy behind a keyboard, but I've been so lucky to encounter people that actually support what I'm doing and care about it and think it's cool, and you guys just say like the most nicest things, kindest things, not just nice but kind. I can tell that y'all are genuine about it. We're growing together. That's what's happening here, and I know that as time goes on, it could be like a year from now or even 6 months from now, we never know, but this thing is going to get big for us. And those of you that have started with me from the bottom to the point where we're going to be now, we're here. I'm excited for our growth and to see how it's going to look. And I'm excited for y'all to be like, I was here since day one. Like, there's actually people who have been following me here on this channel since, well, not on this channel. I had another channel back in 2017, 2018 time. They were following me from that time period. And they found me on TikTok and other platforms, and they're like, hey, we've been looking for you. So then that's why I was like, oh, let me get my channel back. I think it's actually a good thing. It's not terrible to be on social media. Some people make it seem like, you know, it's your whole life, but literally, what else are we doing here? You know, you might as well enjoy it. And if that means you get to do your art and process your emotions, like, you know, on a live or just through a post, it's like your virtual diary. It gives us an opportunity to not fully isolate, because at some point we're sharing something about ourselves. It might not be with someone that's like right next door to us, but if we're doing it through the device that everybody has in their hand, then we are sharing ourselves and we are forming community and connection that way. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I do these quite often. I started off by telling you guys to subscribe, and then it led to all of that. So, you know, those who have been subscribing, following here, they already know. They actually enjoy when I go on those little spiels. Those little spiels. Let's clean this section up here because it's giving lines. It's giving lines, right? It's giving so many lines. But yeah, we're almost done here. How long have we been on? 45 minutes. A friend asked me today, how long do you usually stay on live? And I was like, well, when I first started, it was like 15 minutes. The goal was to be on at least for 15 minutes. And then as time went on, I started just automatically staying on longer and longer. And now I don't really rush my process. I do check in with the time, especially when I notice like a dip in my energy. And I'm like, oh, because we may love doing arts and crafts, but it's not like advisable to just 24/7 do arts and crafts. It's good to take a break, to go like stretch your legs, your hands, use the bathroom. Like we still are inside of our bodies, so the body needs it has physical needs. So we have to be able to go do those and do our art process at the same time. Not at the same time, but let's fix this one over here a bit. And maybe even this section here. And then I'm going to step back and look at this art. Inside, I've been hearing to use the metallic pen, so I'm going to do that before I step back. The metallic marker. We'll do that and see what we see. I'm feeling this piece of art, you guys. I'm even feeling the difference in the black coloring. Okay. And now this guy, this is the silver one. I don't know if there's a lot in there still. I don't know if I'm doing anything because I can barely see it, but this is what we are doing. Barely. You can see a little bit. Y'all see? That's what I just did. Oh, there we go. Okay. Like, should I do some over here? And hearing, yes. A little something like that. That. Gotta be mindful what I'm touching. That, and that. And then over here, I'm seeing a spiral, so let's do it. Let's do it. And not just one spiral. Oh. Interessante. I don't know if these are going to show up, but I gotta get another one of these markers, you guys. I love these markers so bad. Period. Ooh, it's giving. Let's do some dots here. I know it looks so good. Wow. We're definitely gonna put more stuff here. I was just seeing like I know you guys hear me saying I'm seeing certain things. There's certain things that pop up in my mind's eye, and then I'm trying to not bypass that and just go ahead and do whatever it is that I see or that I'm sensing in the moment. I'm practicing my abilities. How about you? And I haven't put anything here, but I know what I see. Okay, you guys, I think that this might be it for this piece of art for today. The little ears. Some stars, so it's not so serious. And some dots. Okay, and then let's sign our art. We're gonna sign it right here. It's not a lot of space, you guys. Maybe we just do like this. See what it looks like. I can barely see that. Okay, period. You can see it. All right, you guys. This is how we are ending today's live. I love you guys oh so much. We might do more to it on tomorrow or another day, but for now, I will see you guys next time. Let's do our screenshot. It's also like